The Northeast, where diversity is so conspicuous in the terrain and the people that inhabit her. The numerous tribes and their subtribes have shaped the socioculture and socio-economic foundation of this fascinating land. Always cherubic and down-to-earth, these group of people have grown in an insular culture but have been forthcoming enough to absorb the time-induced changes. For those living in the hills, jhum or shifting cultivation is still an integral part of their agricultural practice. Livelihood centers around jhum and livestock rearing. Most of the northeastern states, bearing a sizable portion of Assam, Imphal Valley and Agartala town, is inhabited by tribal people. Percentage of tribal population varies from 79% in Meghalaya to 86% in Arunachal Pradesh. They are known for their non-vegetarian food habit. Among the various meat consumed by them, pork and pork products rank first position, as can be known from their consumption pattern. It is estimated that shortfall of pork is around 547 to 675 metric ton annually in each of Meghalaya, Nagaland and Mizoram state. Similar is the pattern for other northeastern states. On an average, around Rs 2 crore is annually drained out from the state's exchequer to meet this deficit. The deficit is basically due to a sizable number of indigenous pigs that constitute the bulk of the region's pig population of around 2.5 million. Although pig is an important animal, it did not receive desired thrust in earlier plan periods, for which even today quality pigs in sufficient numbers are not available within the region for the pig growers. However, various state government departments and the farmers have now realized the need to produce improved pigs. Some of the farmers have started procuring recognized breed from outside the region. Similarly, the state governments made its effort to establish pig breeding units for production of improved pigs. The state of Nagaland, for example, established 3 pig breeding units and a pig federation to produce quality pigs. These farms, however, needs to be managed and technologically supported to help them achieve their objectives. Natural mating system, for example, needs to be replaced by artificial insemination for better output from the proven males. The farmers of the state have evolved cheaper but hygienic housing systems unique to meet their requirements for 2-3 pigs.
Nagas, by tradition, every household rears minimum 2 numbers of pigs, and pork consumption is the highest among all the meat consumed. Pork is the most preferred item. There are about 5,98,282 households. So if every household is rearing minimum 2, you can expect double of these. But it is still not sufficient. A lot of pigs are imported from UP, Bihar and Haryana. And we have drained out a lot of money while purchasing pigs from outside the state. So we have established 10 number of pig breeding farms.
Pig production scenario in the state of Mizoram is much better and systematic. Mizoram also do not have pure indigenous pigs unlike other states, as the farmers take full advantage of the porous international border with Myanmar. The farmers procured their pigs from these borders in locally made bamboo baskets. They reared these pigs in almost similar type of housing systems as that of Nagaland. The state government of Mizoram has also been making sincere efforts to augment pig production in that state. In their pig breeding farm at Selachi, near capital town of Aizawl, systematic rearing and breeding plans have been carried out. They have also perfected the technology of semen collection. Thereafter, scientific evaluation is carried out to gauge its viability for improved and healthy pig production. And finally, artificial insemination is done to acquire the desired crossbreed pig variety. Artificial insemination reduces the cost of superior male and possibility of acquiring sexually transmitted diseases. The piglets born out of such artificial insemination are distributed to the farmers even in collaboration with ICAR Center in Mizoram. In charge Selachi farm, when interviewed, said this.
Well, doctor, what is the prospect of pig production in Mizoram?
The prospect of pig production in Mizoram is like this. 90% of this Mizoram populations are consuming pork. Then every week the demand is, even in Aizawl town, comes to 5,000 pigs per week. So demand is too high, and for production of pig there is a very good prospect.
In Assam, besides state government's efforts, College of Veterinary Science, Assam Agriculture University is also carrying out research on various aspects of pig production. Different farmers have now started rearing improved pigs developed through the crossing between indigenous and exotic Hampshire pig. Systematic steps have also been taken in Meghalaya, both by the State Department and ICAR. In the regional pig breeding farm at Kidamkulai, Veterinary Department is engaged in the production of Hampshire pure and crossbreed pigs. Similar attempts have also been made in other farms owned by state government. ICAR Research Complex for Northeast Hill region has been working on different aspects of pig production and health protection since the last 2 decades. The institute also could develop a suitable pig variety with higher feed conversion efficiency find out suitable alternatives to costlier feed ingredients through local feed and fodder, standardize and implement artificial insemination technology, and develop pig disease control measures using both conventional and molecular disease diagnostic methods. The institute is now engaged in developing human resources of the region in molecular disease diagnosis. While all these attempts are steps in the right direction, they have not yet been able to meet the demand and supply gap of pork in the region. The region still does not have organized slaughterhouses to ensure quality control. It also does not have functioning pork processing units, organized market, desired number of pig breeding units. In order to address some of these issues, ICAR has now set up a National Research Center on Pig at Rani, Guwahati, Assam. Expectations of poor pig farmers are definitely very high from this center, which is expected to complete its infrastructure and desired base within a year. In an effort to help propagation of improved pigs by the farmers themselves, ICAR has launched a technology transfer program under World Bank called NATP. Under this program, 90 farmers from each of Meghalaya, Nagaland and Mizoram state were given 3 piglets each, with the condition that they should return equal number after a year for covering another set of 90 farmers. More number of such programs are perhaps necessary to uplift the economic condition of poor and marginal farmers through improved pig husbandry.